So we've made short stays, now it's time to make the long ones. I printed out my digital red threaded pattern and then picked the size that most closely matched my measurements. Then I cut the pattern out of brocade, interfacing in cotton, and flatlined all 3 layers together. The first step was sewing all the gores in place, so I started out by sewing around each of my slash marks with just a basting stitch, then cutting them open, folding over the raw edge, and pinning the gores in place for top stitching. Pressing the fabric did help keep my folds in place, but it also resulted in countless burnt fingertips. But once my 4 bust gores and 4 hip gores were sewn in place, I moved on to the boning channels. Most of these were made by top stitching twill tape down onto the inside of the fabric, but a few were sewn directly into the seam allowances. Moving on, I sewed all of my pattern pieces together and then inserted my pre-cut boning into its channels. After that, I was on to the second to last step, which was adding all the bias tape around the raw edges and attaching the straps. Finally, I busted out my big grommet press and made so many grommet holes. But it was totally worth it because I absolutely adore this final result. Even with the derpy chemise, I think these stays turned out really pretty. And now I kind of feel like I need to style it in a modern outfit.